Today, we're going to witness the opening, and we already know the stock market's down, and Bitcoin's down to 95 before the market's even open. They're not even letting people sell stocks. They're tanking it before the majority of people are even awake. That's how they do it. So happy to see you guys today. Let's get all our gear set up. We'll get into a little stock market news, see what's going on. And we'll wait for a few people to come in, as always. Check the markets. And it is a big drop today. The Dow is down 797. Oh, it was a glitch. 436. Okay, guys, you're still okay. You haven't lost everything. Whew, I almost thought we lost everything there. Silver 700. NASDAQ is down 321 right now, and gold has really dropped off a cliff. It all happens before the market's even open. Gold stocks are tanking right now. First Majestic is down about 83 cents last I looked. Barrick Gold is down over $1. Silvercorp Metals, I think, is down over 38 cents. So we have a huge drop. Gold was down about over $117 last I looked, about 5 minutes ago. 117 bucks. Just whew. Gold just dropped off a cliff, and silver is down even more than gold. So, come on guys, join up, hit that subscribe button. This is where people go to try to learn about stocks so we can make more money. More money you have, more power you have. And let's take a look over at Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin, 95,000. So, the big question is, should we be buying? Yeah, I think today's a good day. Today's a good day to buy the dip. Whenever the dip comes, just keep buying it. It's called dollar cost averaging. Buy a little bit each week. Keep loading up. Hello, Chicken and Jiven. Chicken and Jiven. So yes, the Dow is down 467. Oh, 540, down 540. Whew. We have to look at a few stocks, see how the stock market's doing. My guess is it's not good. Is this true that the AI bubble is bursting? Well, I believe that they want us to believe it's true, yes. But I don't think it is true. Yeah, Bitcoin's down 6,500. It's down to 95. And people were calling for 94 to 95,000. And this could be it. This is definitely a big shakeout. It's going to scare people out. Because you could think that maybe we're going to keep on falling. Because Bitcoin, it could potentially fall to 40,000. I think 40 to 50,000. So there could be a lot of fear that causes people to sell off here. I think this is done on purpose. It's a big shakeout today. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying this drop in the stock market yet. All right. I haven't seen any major news. But we have had some weak earnings reports. Do you have BF equals Bitcoin friend? Yes. Well, yeah, I do. I have a buddy that also is into Bitcoin. So yes, and I got a couple friends into it. The Nasdaq Composite Heavy Tech Giants plunged 2.5%. Why are the markets down though? Despite the alarming drop, some analysts remain unfazed. It's kind of like me. It seems like a natural consolidation to me. Ron Alber, what the hell? Chief Investment Officer at Laird Norton Wealth Management. He called the day's pullback healthy. This suggests the sell-off is a normal breather after a powerful rally, rather than the start of a larger collapse. That would be the bullish case, yes. It's just a healthy consolidation. And these consolidations they're scary. They're pretty scary. They're designed to be that way. You know, it looked like gold was going to go up and challenge the record high again, 4,400 or whatever. It was all enthusiasm. And so just when it was starting to look good with gold again, we're heading back up to the record high before the market even opened. You know, so if you were thinking about selling your gold stocks yesterday, you can't now. You know, you were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sell. Great, boom, done. You know, not that I was thinking of selling, but that would be demoralizing for a lot of people. You know, and the markets are designed to shake you out. Okay, so you have to sometimes just go on to your other hobbies. You know, put the markets away. I can't, because that's what I do for a living, stocks and crypto trading. But a lot of people, you know, just sometimes you have to just get away from the markets during bad days like this. Just do something else, you know. Work on your business, write in your book, your schooling. But I like every minute of these days, because this is a good day to buy. You've got to look at, what can I invest in that's down. Okay. Well, what do I see out there? Let's take a look at DJT. This thing has been dropping. And how low will it go? Will I buy some? Well, I'll tell you, I already have some. Let's check it out. Donald J. Trump stock. DJT. I think I first learned about this when I worked on the golf course about 3 years ago. 3.5, 4 years ago. I was even working there 5 years ago. It's 11.63. It is down 40 more cents. There we go. Yeah, it's dropping well. It's dropping very fast. DJT 1163. It'll probably get a bounce here in a few days, and then eventually could get a huge trend reversal. And remember, a lot of the time, the trend will reverse. It'll completely reverse. Okay, it can look really bad. Then all of a sudden, stocks will stop going down. And then that's your time to buy. And then if you miss it, then you'll have to pay more. If you miss it, you may not have the opportunity again until, after the bigger crash. So I'm really liking this here. DJT, $11.61. I know I was recommending this stock when it was like 16 bucks, when it was even higher, $18. Yeah, so I bought some, so I'll just be buying more. These don't always play out as soon as we want them to. The stock markets, there's a lot of things we can't control. Yes, you can control your entry point. You can't control unforeseen news, so you never know where the perfect entry actually is, necessarily, unless you're an insider or you really know a lot. So this would seem to be a fair entry point, $11.59. So I'm really liking DJT stock. Another stock that we follow on this channel, TeraWulf. The symbol is WULF. It's down 19 cents today. It was all the way up to about $16, $17, down to $11.51. So we're giving up some of those gains. It is blowing off some steam, and stocks have to do this. They can't go straight up forever. So we got to blow off some steam on TeraWulf stock. Down 20 cents today. It could go down a lot more. Could go down to 5, and then you can just dollar cost average. Hey, yes, I wonder what you would be buying today. Hello, good sir. Hope you are having a good day. Thanks, buddy. My stock, Realbotix, XBOTF, female companion robot. They're down 2 cents today, and they have fallen quite a bit. They fell quite a bit. This would be a good time to buy if you were thinking about that one. Realbotix, XBOTF, if you were thinking about it. But let's check out a different kind of stock, Petrobrazil, and see if it's dropping today. No, it is not. It's up. It's up. Petrobrazil is up 14 cents. So even though the market's down, everything's crashing, here's one stock that's up. I'm sure a lot of stocks are up, but this is just one that I own, so at least I'm up on this one today, guys. And I tend to get a little bit bearish too on days like this. But I think we do know that the stock market's going to go way higher. These are just shakeouts. The big crash is going to start in the debt market. This isn't the big crash right now. Black Friday sales. Yes, Black Friday stock market sales. Dow is down 542. I want to check out a few more stocks on my watch list in just a minute, guys. But yeah, why is the stock market down? The S&P 500 shed 1.6%. Isn't it down a little bit more than that now? Oh, no. The S&P is only down 0.58%. I think the markets were down even more pre-market. I really do, from what I was looking at earlier. Graphite, investing in graphite. What's a good graphite stock? Hey, Dooney, what's a good stock? Let's see if this guy can tell me a good graphite stock. There's also graphene, which has some properties like silver, I guess. They've been talking about graphene replacing silver probably for like 15 years. I've been hearing about that for a long time. Guess it still hasn't happened, you know. Silver keeps going up, even though they've been, yeah, every time, you know, they try to shake out investors, you start hearing about graphene again, and graphene it's going to replace silver. You hear about different things like that that are bearish. You know, it's just funny. Sometimes it's better not even to look at a lot of the news. Just look at the price of silver and look at nothing else. No. DJT is down to 1149 now. Yep, the VIX is obviously up a little bit. It was up yesterday too. The VIX is a measure of volatility. So usually when there's a huge crash, always when there's a huge crash going on, the VIX is always spiking. And today it's up 10%. You can actually bet money on this, but it's the derivatives of the VIX are highly risky. So I don't recommend that at all. Most people are going to make a huge mistakes when they do that, as most new investors do. Oil up a little bit today. Market's definitely not down so bad. The Dow is the worst. It's down 1.5%, 1.05. That's not really a bad crash, guys. And now it's in the fours, down 489. That's not that bad. And the S&P is only down 50. But yes, Black Friday is coming up, guys. What are you going to buy on Black Friday? I want to buy something. I want to buy a gaming laptop. That's what I want, a gaming laptop. I don't game. I just know that gaming PCs have generally higher specs. So, bro, I got some gold I want to sell. It's not much, but I need some cash, but the cash won't be spent wisely. So he wants to sell gold. He's probably got some old gold jewelry, and he's not going to spend the cash wisely. That means he's going to go to the casino, or he's going to buy drugs. That's what it means. I would recommend him not to do that. I would say you should keep that gold. If you have gold, that's an asset that's on your books. Remember, you have to treat your household as a business. You want that gold on your books in your business. You want it. And honestly, you got to get more gold and more silver. Okay? Treat your household as a business in terms of the finances, okay? Hi, John. Are you still good with DJT? Yes, I'm thinking about buying more. Because that, I have a lot of positions in crypto, and that's the same as having long positions in the stock market, okay? When the stock market goes up, crypto is going to go up. But DJT is a way to get good leverage. I think we can make as much money in DJT as we will in a lot of cryptos, So yeah, I like it at this price. And we could go down more. It could keep falling. And I'm going to probably keep buying. Okay? I'm going to buy some today. I'm going to buy some DJT. I will. I think it's going to spike. It's going to go down, 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 down. But then it's all going to turn and it's going to shoot up. And it's going to probably happen fast. Just like when Shiba Inu explodes, it's going to go fast. Okay? Most people will miss it. and then they're going to make you pay more, you know, and then it's going to go down and crush everyone again. Just like it always does. You got to be ready. You got to have this stuff ready to sell, you know. So that's why, yeah, you got to buy Donald J. Trump stock. It's not the best stock, but we got to think about our money. We got to make money. This is a good stock to make money in, okay? It's a good stock, dude. It's a bad company, good stock. Okay, are you still good with, so yes, I'm good with DJT. I'm good with dollar cost averaging on that one. Let us check out a few more stocks, okay? The Dow is only down 467. 465. It's coming up, guys. Nothing to worry about. I think Eric Trump has a company, and it's called American Bitcoin Mining Corp. And I just learned about this one actually. But it's actually up today, 14 cents. And I just put that on my watch list. Eric Trump's company, ABTC. I guess when it came out, it crashed and it stabilized. And it was up to 10. Now it's down to like 485. It might be a good time to buy. It's just thought I'd add it to my watch list. Rio Tinto is at $70.57. Plug Power is down 7 cents. Plug Power is one that could really skyrocket when the melt up happens, when interest rates come down. Because then risk on environment, economy, you know, economy is going to be doing better. Stocks like this can get cheap loans, okay? That's what's killing the whole stock market is these companies, interest rates are too high. Penny stocks can't get good loans. They can't refinance. So they can't have that as positive news. And that's a lagging factor. It's causing some penny stocks especially. They got to be able to get better loan rates and refinance debt. That's just one issue that many penny stocks are having, but it is a big one, okay? And when the interest rates come down, it also helps create a risk-on environment because it makes money cheaper. People can borrow. Investors can borrow, okay? So, guys, we will get rich, all right? We got to focus here. Let's lock in. Get ready, 2026 digital dollar. Yeah, I don't know exactly how that's going to look or play out, but yeah, probably get it. I mean, we already have freaking credit cards and everything. You know, I still think we're going to use paper money for at least another, maybe for a while, you know, and they're just going to try to incentivize us to stop using paper. But I still think paper money is going to be around for at least another 10, 20 years. Gotta be. We'll see, though. We'll see. Any recommendations into buy options? Well, as I said, I'm liking DJT stock. I haven't pulled up the option chain lately, but I already own options in that stock. And now, obviously, I paid too much because the stock just dropped. So that might be good. You could look to dollar cost average option calls on DJT every week. You could like buy 2 calls or 10 or 3 calls or 4 or 5 calls or 10 every week, you know. And if it does spike, you're going to make a whole lot of money. So yeah, options on DJT. Let's take a look at a couple other stocks. Ecopetrol, and we'll talk about options on some of these stocks if they would be good. Corporations will get huge profits and benefits for playing along. Yeah, I'm sure. After a massive depreciation, corporations will love to comply. They'll have to comply so that they can survive. We've already seen this happen before in different ways, for sure. And this is going to be like no other time, okay? Every other crash in history was just a test for what's going to be coming after. So, First Majestic Silver, AG. It's only down 29 cents. Let's take a look at the price of silver and see. Gold is down $98. And silver has dropped $1.32. Yes, it was down more. We were down more. So silver is $50.89, it looks like. Let me just click on it and make sure. Silver is actually $50.94. So still a strong price. Yeah, silver was doing really, really good the day before yesterday, I think. And now we're still above 50. Okay? It might fall below 50 again. We'll see. Corporations will get a kickback for sending cash they receive from customers to the Fed, and the Fed will return give them a higher percentage of digital. Like I said, I don't know how that's going to play out, but maybe you know. That's crazy. But it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be crazy. So the Dow is down 533, 539. I mean, remember, the Dow is still 47,000, but you know, a lot of stocks have fallen a little bit. A lot of stocks have gone up over the past 6 months too. So, First Majestic is still almost $12. I told you guys about that one, I don't know, a couple of years ago. It's gone up. It's gone up. TCNNF. This is a cannabis company. TCNNF, okay? And I'm looking at cannabis now, guys, and I'm liking it, okay, because it's highly reactive. When the stock market drops, cannabis stocks usually go down a lot more because they're highly speculative, okay? And a lot of them are not doing that great yet, but some of them are starting to. So we have Trulieve Cannabis, TCNNF. It's down in the fives again, 519. This would be a good buy right here, probably. TCNNF, okay? We've also got MSOX. That would possibly be a good stock, or I mean a good ETF to buy option calls on, okay? It has a decay factor though, because it is an ETF. It will decay over time, and it is leveraged. Any leveraged ETF is going to decay, okay? But it's down into 449. Remember, this thing was up to about 12, okay? Just last September, it was up to 12. So now we're down to 4, okay? If we do go into a melt-up, like David Hunter melt-up, if it's true, the Dow goes to 60,000, this thing could go to $50, okay? MSOX. So this could be good to buy options on for sure, 100%. It's a possible millionaire play right there, you know, or it goes down to $1. The stock market keeps on dropping. So in that sense, let's take a look at the Dow and see where some of our key areas are to look out for to see if this market is going to drop down further. It looks like the Dow Jones is going into kind of a parabolic run. But just from the chart alone, we don't really have that much of an indication to know if the stocks are going to crash more. It just seems like the markets are going into a straight up parabolic rally. You know, that's what it looks like. I would think the Dow is going to 60. Yeah, I think we're going to go higher, you know. This is what in this situation, what happens is the market is just we're going to keep going higher until it stops. Okay? Until we see major damage in the long-term trend. We don't have that. So you have to bet on the markets going up. Okay? You have to bet on the markets going higher here. That is the most likely probability until we see chart damage. So I think the markets are going to keep going up. Where they stop, nobody knows. David Hunter says he knows. He says the Dow is going to go to 60. Ooh, look, gold right now, $51.01. Gold is doing well, right? I mean, silver. Silver is at 51. Right now, ICP is at 575. Internet Computer, 575. It's down 40 cents. Okay. I might be buying a little bit now. Okay. I was selling between 8 and 9. Now it looks like I'm going to be buying between 5 and 6. Okay. So that's what I'm doing personally. I'm going to be buying now. ICP. Comstock Resources down a little bit, but that was way up. So, wow, yes. ASM, Avino Silver and Gold Mines. Oh, it's only down 9 cents. I thought it said down 70 cents. Okay. Yeah, I mean, silver is still at $50.95. And guess what? These stocks have to catch up. That's why gold and silver stocks are still cheap right now. Because this is true. This is very true what I'm saying. Gold and silver stocks are going to go way higher because they're going to be reporting better earnings with the silver price over $50, with the gold price this high. The earnings are going to be looking better, okay? These companies can use some of this cash to reinvest it into other projects and shit. So these companies are doing even better. Much, much better than they were. Okay? So Kratos Self-Defense is up $1 today. It's up $1. Yeah. $73. KTOS. Kratos Self-Defense. We have our silver ETF. You guys know my favorite silver ETF. It's called AGQ. It's down $5.41 today. Man, that sucks. It's still $87. Still not a bad price. So AGQ, this will have a decay factor over time. So you really only want to hold it if you believe that silver is going to continue to rise, which I do. So I have a lot of money invested in this one, AGQ. A lot of money. I have more than, I got over $10,000 in this one. Hecla Mining, $14.53. HL, okay? That is a huge silver miner. It's like a pure silver producer in America, North America. So you are going to want to have some of that one. You are going to want to buy some of that one, guys. HL. Add a little bit of that into your portfolio. I told the Patreon members about HL, Hecla, long time ago. Okay? And it's up. It's way up. So I am trying to make you guys money. Here's one I like. McEwen Mining. Symbol is MUX. McEwen Mining. $17. That's cheap. It was just up to like $24, I think. 17. This is a good one. This is a good one. You could look to buy option calls on this one. Or just buy the stock itself. Options are always riskier, okay? But you can make a lot more money. So This guy says he's nearly finished. Well, I appreciate that. Are you, if you have 10K, we're going to bring out the gold now. If you have 10K to invest, how would you divide your investments? Well, you've got to think, what are your classes of investments? You've got your precious metals, your stocks, your crypto. What else is there really? What else is there really? Bonds, you can forget that. Screw that. We want to make money. Okay? You've got many different types of stocks too. You could put 30% in precious metals. 20% stock, 20% crypto, and the rest in cash. So 30% cash. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. That would be fair, a fair statement, you know, without putting too much thought into it. 30% precious metals, 20% crypto, 20% stocks, and 30% cash. I'm real heavy on the precious metals because they're just so safe. You cannot screw it up. If you have precious metal, all you have to do is hold on to it and you can't screw it up. Okay? That's why you got to have it at a high percentage. Just have it at a high percentage and just keep it and put it in a safe. Don't sell it until you actually really, really need the money or the price goes way up. So, hey, how are you, my guy? What's up, sir? Where are you from? I'm from America. Oh, look, silver, 51. 51. Yes. Silver's back up to $51 an ounce. Listen to him, guys. I'm not on the USA, but because of his advice, I made a lot of money. Oh, the devil, yes. The devil, he's been on this channel for a long time. Thanks, the devil. I think you were even around. Yeah, you were around when different things were when I was doing different videos and things that I remember. Where do you think gold is going to be in 5 to 10 years? It is currently 4,200 per ounce. In 5 to 10 years? Well, that's a tough question. I would think it would be much, much higher. And it would have to be much, much higher. By then, the dollar is going to suffer a significant decline. I would expect gold in that long to be between, 25,000 and 75,000. Somewhere above the 25K mark. That's what I'll say. Above the 25K mark. Gold's got a long way to go, guys. Long way to go. Yes, the big stock market crash will come, but right now it's not because there's too much money on the sidelines, okay? That's how we can measure when the crash is coming, Bay. How much money is on the sidelines in money market accounts that's not invested, Once all more money comes in, then you know the crash is going to be coming. I don't think the crash is here. It's going to start in the debt market. Ooh, silver dropping now. $50.86. No. No. Don't drop anymore. Gold. Looks like it's down $94. Well, it was down over 123. So we're rebounding a little bit. We're coming back. We're coming back. It's okay, guys. It's okay. 25,000. I don't think that's right. He doesn't think that's right. So maybe he thinks that the dollar is going to become stronger. Everything's going to be okay. Nothing to worry about. No more expanding the M2, the money supply. He thinks everything's going to be good. Everything's going to be fixed. I don't think so, buddy. Yeah, gold's going to be over 25,000 in 5 to 10 years, for sure. 100%. They can't fix the situation we're in, okay? And it's going to go faster. The inflation's going to go faster. All right, guys. CleanSpark, CLSK, $11.37. That's a Bitcoin miner. I also noticed Marathon Digital Holdings, MARA. That is down quite a bit. Okay, quite a bit. Bitfarms, that's down quite a bit. That's a good deal right now, Bitfarms. We'll check out that when we get to it, okay? Tilray stock, TLRY. TLRY, $1.10. That's a cheap price right there. But with these penny stocks too, it's so risky because you never know when they're gonna freaking print more shares. Wonder what their last earnings was. I didn't even look. But yes, in Tilray, there's over 1 billion shares. They could reverse split. Aurora Cannabis did quite a few times. A lot of these stocks do. But it may not. It may not reverse split. But yeah, this is crazy. Tilray, the revenue is going up. Their EBITDA is positive. What? That's a good sign. It's a good sign. It's a very good sign. I mean, yes, there will certainly be a time to load up on Tilray, Canopy Growth, Aurora Cannabis, Trulieve, Cureleaf. There's a whole lot of different cannabis stocks. Yeah, this could be an opportunity. It's down $1.09. I'm not going to buy any right now because I was going to buy it on my phone, talking to you guys. But I'll probably buy some. I got to write down what I want to buy today because you always got to buy when a crash is happening. So I'm going to buy some Tilray. A little bit of Canopy Growth. CGC. What else should we be buying today? I'm going to buy some Donald J. Trump stock. DJT. Let's buy some of that, guys. What platform you recommend to buy crypto? Coinbase. I like Coinbase. Anything about NASDAQ, sir? You're probably invested in a NASDAQ ETF. So you're asking about the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is a tech index. It's down 0.73. It's down 167 points. It's not down that much. I mean, the Dow was down, but remember, the Dow was just up a lot too. So it's got to happen. Tilray, $1.09 still. The NASDAQ is down today, 139. Could this be a bigger pullback? Well, for sure, we might pull back to 19,000, 20,000. So yeah, the NASDAQ could go down. Sure, this could be a bigger pullback. I don't really think it is. I don't. Okay? I think this is a big fake out. They're telling everybody AI is in a bubble. And then they actually make the stock market go down. They actually make AI stocks go down. So I think, oh, now they're right. So I think that the sentiment's going to be that the generalist investor is going to believe that it's true. Oh, the AI is really a bubble. It's going to go down because it is true. It is actually true. AI is in a bubble. So they're trying to make the generalist investor start to sell right now, start to panic a little bit, get out of the market, get more of their money in money market accounts on the sidelines. That's what they're trying to do right here. That's the purpose of this, of these drops, of these shakeouts right now, trying to bring all the money that they can onto the sidelines, and they're going to save that for later. They're going to make everybody buy the stocks later. You're not going to have a choice. You're going to see the stock market going up so fast. And that'll be when we are selling on this channel. On the Patreon. I'll tell you guys first on the Patreon when I'm going to be selling. So this is just a big orchestrated crash this morning to shake people out, to make people think it's true. If I'm wrong, I'll just say, oh, I could be wrong. I'll just say I could be wrong. But I think it's just a shakeout. I could be wrong, guys. This is not financial advice. No spamming, you spammer. Yeah, Raul. XRP. He says, am I a very rich person? That's foolish. You should never tell people if you're rich or if you're not. I'm saying I'm not, but you should never say that. That is not a good question. But yes, thank you guys. The Dow is still down. The NASDAQ is only down 169. Worst stock market day in a month. Oh, yeah, I mean, every month has to have a worst day. And this is it. This is it today. It's the worst day in a month. Well, yeah, you got to get used to it, guys. This happens 12 times a year. Get used to it. There's going to be a worst day every month. Who the hell cares? They're just trying to tell you, scare people with these articles, guys. They're trying to scare you. Did you see Palantir hit 200 then drop to 180? Let me look that up. I don't invest in that. I don't mess around with that stock. I just don't care about the company. It's going up. It's just a big bubble, you know, Palantir. It's a big bubble. Probably going to go to 350. Something like that. We'll see. We'll see, guys. Palantir. NASDAQ very soon market will crash. Yeah, the generalist investor like yourself, you're going to believe that the markets are going to crash. That's what I said. That's what I said. Most people will believe that the markets will crash now. Now that's why they're going to go higher. But you're not going to fully understand what I mean until later on. Gold is down $94. Okay, let's go back, check out a few more stocks on my watch list. Bitcoin, 96K. Doge, 16 cents. Doge is holding its own right now. SHIB, 5091. Shiba Inu, down pretty good. Could go to 505. As you guys know, that's my prediction, is 505 on Shiba Inu. Tesla is dropping today. Mind Medicine is dropping. That was up a lot. Bitfarms is down to 252. TeraWulf is down to 1148. If you think about it, it's still not a bad price. You know, it still came up a lot. I told you guys about it when it was cheaper, so we're still in the green. Barrick Gold, $36, guys. Barely even dropped. So yes. Oh. GameStop. GME. It's down to 20 bucks. $20. And then we have Evolve is finally coming down. As you know, this is one of my favorite companies, $6.51. they make a screener so that you can walk through it, and that uses AI to analyze if you have a weapon on your person. And it's pretty good pretty good technology. And they're in the Jefferson County school districts, all Six Flags. They're in a library in Buffalo. We need to get into more subways, obviously. So I really like this stock, EVLV. Okay, I'm gonna buy more of that today. AMC is down to 229. $228 AMC. Wow. Got to write that one down. Because that's going to trade along with GME. Same thing. AMC, GME, same crowd, meme stock. So that's when there are option calls available on AMC. You could look into options on that. Just 3 months ago, I guess you advised me to buy silver. I'm happy I did. Thanks to Devil. You actually bought it? Tell me what you bought if you actually bought it. Raul, yes. I don't think, Raul, that the NASDAQ will really crash yet. I think that it will crash. It will destroy everyone. But not right now. It's not happening yet, okay? I'm going to think it's going to happen before it does. And I don't even think it's coming yet. But when I think it's going to happen, it's still not going to happen. I'm going to be early. I will be early on my call of the stock market drop. So, and I'm not even calling for it to drop yet. So it's not going to drop. When I tell you guys, okay, the stock market's going to tank, it's probably going to keep going higher for another, who knows, 4,000 or 5,000 points on the Dow, you know. I guarantee you, I'm always early on crashes like that. I'm always early. He bought Wolf. Hopefully you're ahead on it, dude, because I know it's down. I know it's down right now. Okay. Yeah, of course we know a stock market crash can come at any time. This is just a little bit, a big drop on Wolf. Yes, it can come at any time. Which is why I sold quite a few of my option calls. I still have some. They're still good. I can still make money on those. But I did sell quite a few of my options on that one because I had to take the profit. And with the money, I bought some Petrobrazil oil stock. I'm going to be making dividends on that for the rest of my life now. Thanks to TeraWulf. You know, that's what I would call a good move. You pay pretty much, I paid pretty much nothing for these options. Made at least 5,000-6,000, and now I own Petrobrazil, and I'm going to be collecting dividends for the rest of my life. You know, I'm not complaining here. Yeah, I wish I would have sold the rest of them, and then I'd be buying back today. You're never going to make the perfect trade. There's always the elusive perfect trade. It's so hard to get. I never get it perfect. I'll sell a little bit too early, you know, or something. It's hard to get the perfect trade. Genius Group wasn't even the perfect trade. I made $9,000 on Genius Group. If it was the perfect trade, I had the perfect entries, but I would have bought more, you know? It was a kind of a perfect trade, but I just wish I would have bought more. So it was still imperfect. I bought silver at 90,000 Indian rupee, and now it's 125,000 Indian rupee. Wow. Some dude named the Devil bought silver at 90,000 rupee because of me. And now he's making money. I'm changing lives, bro. No, that is the goal here, and that is cool. That is really cool. So we've got just some different stocks that I don't think that really feel like mentioning, like SoundHound. Oh, I'll mention this one right here. AI, C3 AI. This is the major stock of the bursting AI bubble. AI is $13.96. $13.96. That's way down. This was freaking, it was over $40. In order to choose, I would want to look at the fundamentals on this one for sure, because this could go bad. I don't know how much money that they're making right now, but let's check. But the public float, there's 125 million in the float for shares. It's majorly shorted right now, which means if something is heavily shorted, there could always be a short squeeze. Okay, so it doesn't mean you should stay away from it just because others are shorting it necessarily. But the company is making money. Oh, actually, they're losing money. They have the revenue is increasing, but they're a money losing company. But yes, it's down to $13.92. So remember, guys, how bad so many people wanted the stock when it was up to $30, $40. It was really hot. And now when it's cold, nobody wants it. I don't believe in that. I think when a stock gets cold, that's when you should buy it, okay? Yeah. So C3AI. That one's a buy. I'm going to put that as a buy. I don't even really like AI stocks, but it's a buy. So we've got MAC, Macerich Holdings. This is what you call a REIT, a real estate investment trust. These, I've seen REITs go down to zero before. This is a good one, yes. It's $17.17. And it does have a decent dividend. PDBC is a major commodities ETF. I really, really like this one, especially if you have an IRA, because then I believe you can avoid paying the taxes on your dividends. So I do recommend you guys do start IRAs. And you can put some PDBC inside there. PDBC. It's a major commodities dividend payer, okay? Dividend ETF. So IAMGOLD, IAG, is only down 19 cents. I told you about these when they were like $1. IAG is up to $13.60. Very strong price from IAG. IAMGOLD stock, okay? Just incredibly strong price. I don't need to tell you guys about the regional bank ETF, you're not going to care. Silvercorp Metals, SVM. It's still at $6.64. That's a good price. So silver miners still look to be fairly strong, especially Pan American Silver, PAAS. That's at $37.64. I remember, guys, that's what my account is. It's basically all gold and silver stocks. So I'm not going to be down that much today, And now the Dow is only down 428. So it's not even down that bad. And the NASDAQ is only down 74.32%, It's freaking... So it's not even down that bad. I'm not even that worried. Later today, I'm going to go look at some cars. I got to buy a car. I'm going to go... check out some cars later. What option calls you buy for long term? Well, I do like option calls on gold stocks right now, okay? Option calls on AMC and DJT, also Tilray stock. So I'm looking at options on stocks that are going to be highly leveraged and move with the markets very quickly. So things like cannabis. If we get a stock market melt up cannabis stocks should do a lot better because they've been suppressed for so long. So I'm looking at option calls on cannabis stock, AMC, Donald J. Trump, and on stocks like Silvercorp Metals and First Majestic Silver. I do have options on First Majestic, AG, and I own the stock. I have hundreds of shares. So that's one that you're going to want. I think you're going to want to load up on that one. Obviously, I told the Patreon members about First Majestic when it was way, way, way less money. But I'm still telling you guys now, it's still a good buy. It's like 12 bucks. AG. You got to buy that one, guys. I mean, you guys probably don't care about Paladin Energy. Hawaiian Electric. You're not going to... We've got Ford at $13.19 for Ford. But yeah, guys, the markets look like they're actually possibly recovering a little bit. Wolf is actually up 1 penny. Bitcoin up to 96.7. 6.7. 6.7. That's what I want to figure out is what the hell does that 6.7 mean? I think this is a great opportunity to look that up. What the hell does 6.7 mean? The Dow was only down 371. It's really not bad. The phrase 6'7" is a nonsensical expression popular among teens and tweens. What the hell is a tween? I went to look up the meaning of a fucking phrase, and they throw this at you. What the heck is a tween? Often used for fun or humor. It is linked to the 2024 song Doot Doot 6'7" by rapper Skrilla to NBA player who is 6'7" tall. So we're simply used to elicit laughter. Overall, it serves as a playful cultural reference rather than having specific meaning. That is so idiotic, guy. I never even knew people would adopt phrases that are this idiotic and nonsensical, as the word is right there in front of my eyes. Dude, I gotta shave. Gold is now down $91. No. Hecla Mining HL is still at 1427 right now. Yeah. I'm gonna buy some Tilray. TLRY. Let's check out some cryptocurrencies that we all know very well. Come on, guys, share this video. Let's go. Share this video. Gold is down 96.50. So it looks like my crypto account is down about $700 on the day. So I just lost 700. Oh no. But yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Because just think about it put everything into perspective, guys. My account was about 4 or 5,000 less just a couple months ago. So what? So I lost about 571 today. You know, every day is not going to be super great, but you know, better days are coming. Okay. And if crypto does keep dropping, then we can keep on buying those dips. That's why we have full-time jobs. You should not be solely a stock trader unless you have been very, very consistent and very successful. Okay? So, yes, Shiba Inu. Really like Shiba Inu. We'll have a little Shiba Inu update. Guys, I'm very happy because I think that the lower Shiba Inu goes, the more they can burn. Okay? A lot of people are not going to want to burn it when it's worth more. So if Shiba Inu really tanks, there's the potential to burn a lot. Okay? I've been seeing a lot of burns too lately. There's been a lot more burns on Shiba Inu. So yeah, 6-7 is definitely nonsensical. I'm going to exit out of that page. Now the Dow is down 417. It was just down 370, I said. Dang it. Now it's down more. Dang it. Come on, guys. Hit that subscribe button. We got to get as many new followers as we can, as many new subscribers as we can. Let's go. Silver, 51. 51 bucks. 5104. So yeah, we're still above 50, guys. This is great news. We're still strong. Nothing to worry about. Let's see what the weather is. Oh wait, what's Shiba Inu? 4092. 4092. So exactly who burns SHIB? People just buy and send it to a lost account. Yeah. So your next thought is, why would someone be stupid enough to burn it? That's a very good thought. Why would you be dumb enough to burn Shiba Inu? Very good thought. Well, some Shiba Inu is burned because of a burn mechanism. Okay, when it's bought, when it's traded or whatever, a percentage of that can be burned. Others is burned when someone buys a certain, yes, when someone buys something and they pay with Shiba Inu, it will burn a percentage of it. Okay, there's different places you can go, like on Amazon or whatever the hell. And if you buy it through a certain link that other YouTubers share, it will burn some. Okay, so yes, it could go up. They could burn more. Also, it's burned by traders, major whales. They can burn it and get more excitement. Okay, it's burned to try to manipulate the stock, to try to push it a certain way, to try to change the public perception of what is happening, you know, stuff like that. It's by the manipulators, it's by the burn mechanism. So there's different ways that they can burn Shiba Inu. And yeah, people like me and you, no, we're not gonna, unless, you know, I have before a little bit, you know, here and there. But most people are not gonna burn a lot of Shiba Inu. Okay? Because most people are selfish and they're not gonna help the community. And that's understandable. That's totally understandable. And I wanted to see the weather. What is the weather going to be like? It's 44 degrees. It's cold here in Alaska. 44. Trading with AI bots. I don't know. You could go ahead and do that, yeah. As long as these bots don't turn on you and like make you lose all your money. Yeah. I personally don't really know that much about the AI trading bots, okay? But I know a lot of people are into that stuff now. That's what the big firms use. They use trading algorithms and bots and machines. Um, so the retail investor is certainly gonna get in on that too. There will be products available for the retail investor, obviously. So yeah, the markets are down. They're down. So yes, there are growing rate cut doubts. It's all seems like the stock market is all dependent on what the interest rate's going to do. Is the rate's going to go up or down? Are they going to cut? And right now, the thought is there's doubts about an interest rate cut in December. I think still about 68%. There's still about a 68% chance that they will cut, but that might have changed now, but we'll see. Rate cut doubts. U.S. stocks fell on Friday, adding to Wall Street's steepest sell-off in over a month, amid ebbing faith in December interest rate cut following the longest ever government shutdown. The Dow Jones fell. Yes, it all we know it fell. We know it fell. The Wall Street previous bruising session saw the major indexes log their steepest one-day declines in over a month. Tech stocks saw their earlier losses shrink mid-morning Friday after AI concerns drove an exodus from riskier assets to less hotly valued sectors. Tesla shares remained under pressure and broke below $400 on the heels of the worst day since July. Nvidia shares briefly turned positive before wobbling again. Wobbling. But yeah, C3 AI is actually it's actually up now over 14.15. It was just down to yeah, I mean it could change quick, before you know it, the markets could skyrocket, guys. I'm not too worried about this. I'm not too worried, but we'll see. Bitcoin also continued to suffer, falling below 96,000 for the first time in over 6 months. The cryptocurrency is down 20% from its October peak. The mood is unsettled as worries grow that the Federal Reserve will slow its pace of policy easing given the increasingly hawkish tone taken by its officials. Traders now see less than 50% odds of a quarter-point rate cut. 50% now. See, it has changed. So that's why we do our research. Obviously, I'm probably reading this late. It's not like this article just came out 2 seconds ago. So I'm probably at least a couple hours late, I would assume. Traders now see less than 50%. Minneapolis Fed President Neel Kashkari became the latest to lose appetite for Fed rate cuts as he flagged resilience in the U.S. economy and continued concern over inflation. Flagged resilience in the U.S. economy? Policymakers lagged insight into price pressures as well as the jobs market. 6-week federal shutdown, yeah. Yes, they haven't been able to release a lot of the data. So people are concerned about what the data is going to be when it's released, since the government's been shut down so long. And there could be a little bit of that coming in, worry. That's what this is, I guess. You know, I think it's manipulation. They're trying to scare people out of the stock market. They're trying to get people to sell. And if they may be successful, you know. If they're successful, they'll try to do it again and get more people to sell. And eventually stock market's going to go back up. Tech stocks pair losses. Big tech stocks saw their earlier losses shrink. Yeah. Nvidia, which dropped around 3% before the open, was down fractionally. Yeah, before the markets opened, we were down a lot more. So, and I just said AI was a buy, and it keeps going higher. It's up to 14.25 now. I told you that was a buy. You know what else is a buy? Silver and Shiba Inu. The two best investments in the world are silver and Shiba Inu, because these are two assets that are highly volatile. They can really skyrocket. I'm all XRP, 5-year journey, almost retired, 2x away. I don't believe in XRP. I think it is a scam. I'm sorry to say that, buddy. I think XRP is a scam. And I bought it at 52 cents and I sold at 2.75. And I'm not going to buy XRP again until it drops to 50 cents, okay? I don't believe in XRP at all. What do you think about, if you do want to know what cryptos I'm in, please pay $10 to join the Patreon. And for real. I do own probably about 18 cryptos right now. Ripple is not, yes it is. XRP is a scam, yes. I come from the penny stock world, so I have a history of studying and reading up on CEOs. So I know which ones are legit and which ones are not. So I know what traits to look for. I've studied Brad Garlinghouse. It is a scam, okay? You can tell who scam artists are. You know, once you've seen so many penny stocks and so many scams, you can see, oh, Brad Garlinghouse, yep, he's a scammer. You could easily tell, easily. And same as Michael Saylor. It's like a same type of thing, you know. Tesla and Nvidia dropped 4% and 2.8% respectively, while Broadcom sank 2.9%. Big sell-off. Crypto has drawn strong interest this year, with investors being on loser over. I don't want to read anymore. So, just because you guys scam doesn't make it a scam. Oh, with XRP, I made a profit. I didn't get scammed. I knew it was a scam, and that's why I bought it, because I knew it was going to be manipulated, and it was going to go higher. So what I tell you guys is we got to get in on these scams like XRP when they are low. That's what I've been teaching you guys for over 2 years. Okay, get with it, bro. Okay, you're new here. Don't forget to make a video for your Patreon members. Yes, I got to make a Patreon video. I'm sorry. I will do that today. I have the day off today. I do have to buy a car. I need a car. It's going to start snowing. But I also have to make a Patreon video. So what's more important? I'll try to do both. I'm going to do both, okay? Google's venture capital arm. Google Ventures interested in Ripple, the company behind XRP Ledger. I'm not even concerned with what deals that they say are going on or anything like that. Google Venture Capital arm. Well, they could make anyone say that they're interested in Ripple. Ripple just has to go to another business and say, "Will you pretend that you're partnering with us? Can we use your name and your likeness, and we will pay you money. We'll give you so much cash or XRP, and you can sell that XRP on the market at a future date or whatever." They can have deals. We'll give you some of the locked XRP, or who knows. You guys, when you come from the world of penny stocks, you know. You just know what a scam is. And you know what they say, and you know what words they use when they write articles. And they intend for people to believe these articles. Scams are pretty easy to pinpoint once you've been looking at penny stocks for over 25 years. And you can find out what that's why crypto is the same as penny stocks. They're mostly all scams. Okay? But yeah, XRP is definitely think it's a scam. And I like to buy it low. It's not low right now. Let's see what the price of XRP is. Yeah, XRP is not cheap. That is a scam I do not want to buy right now. It is 231. That's too much money. I do predict it could go down to $1.50, but I think XRP should go between 5 and 7, somewhere between 5 and 7. It could push higher, but after that, I do think it's going to go way back down to like $1, somewhere in there. So yes, we could go down a little bit more, and then we're going to go much, much higher, and then we're going to have the big crash. So that's what XRP is going to do, I think. So I'm not really concerned with XRP because obviously I don't really think it's going to go higher than $7. So I think there's going to be other places that I prefer to be. There's other cryptos that I think are going to have more multiples, that are going to have better profit potential. So I don't think it's true that like XRP is going to 10,000 and stuff like that. That's not true. That's all part of the scam. It's all part of it. Okay. So gold is up to 4,093. I was so happy the gold was we're back to 4,200. Okay, we're going to be closing in on a new record, and then boom. Yeah, not financial advice. Buy Pepe coin, then buy some more. Pepe is a great coin. Pepe is an exciting coin. It's a funny coin. When I see Pepe, I just want to laugh, It's just fun to get involved and look at and just to think about how ridiculous of an investment that these are, like Shiba Inu and Pepe. You just know they're going to go higher. It's just too ridiculous not to, It's too stupid not to go higher. That's what I like to say. Pepe and Shiba Inu, it's too stupid to stay this cheap. Okay, it really is. Just like fart coin. It's like fart coin. It's so stupid that it's going to skyrocket. And, as these things do, they do skyrocket. It's already too heavily well-known, too heavily adopted. I don't like buy it. I like making money. Now he's thinking like me, kind of. That's exactly what should happen, I think that's what should happen. You should think like me. Yeah, Pepe, it's a funny thing to buy and to hold on to and be involved in. And it gives the average investor hope that yes, it's going to spike. It's going to go up a lot. But the average investor, they're not going to sell it at the right time. They're going to hold it for too long. They're going to become a bag holder, okay? But yeah, the average investor is probably going to lose money on Pepe. But I know Jesus Rodriguez, he's going to make money on it because I know that he's buying it now. He's buying at these low prices. And he is not scared because he's watching this channel. So I know what kind of guy he is. If he believed otherwise, he wouldn't be watching this channel. So I know Jesus Rodriguez is loading up on Pepe. Let's take a look. I was also buying Pepe, yes, and more Shiba Inu, yes, but I was buying more VET. and whiff. V-chain and dog whiff hat. Okay? Same thing. It's well, V-chain might actually be somewhat legit. But not that I'm saying Pepe and Shiba are not. But Pepe and Shiba are well-known memes. Okay. I want to look up more about VET, VeChain. Yes, VET is a utility coin associated with the VeChain blockchain. It serves as the primary utility token with the VeChain ecosystem, facilitating value transfer, governance, and various blockchain activities, kind of like ICP, Internet Computer. VET plays a crucial role in enhancing supply chain management and providing transparency and efficiency in business process. Yes, I do like VET. I want to buy more VET. Let's take a look. XRP is at $2.32, guys. I am very happy for you if you are bullish on XRP. I hope you make a lot of money, guys. I definitely think it is going to go higher here in the next few months. I definitely do. But I don't particularly like it. But we need to check out Pepe. We got to check out some Pepe. Coin market cap, guys. Bought some last night before I closed my eyes. This guy just bought Pepe. And then that's kind of what I want to do right now. I'm still tired. As you can see, I just woke up at 9:30. I'm addicted to caffeine, so probably not going to fully wake up until I have a little bit. Or ride my motorcycle in the freezing cold. I should be able to wake up right now. Dang. All right, guys. I'm still kind of tired. I don't know. I went to bed early. But Pepe 505? No, that's 505? No. Damn. Yeah. 505. All right, how much should I buy? Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Let's buy some Pepe. How much should I buy? And then had 7 hours of sleep. 7. Silver just went to 78 in probably Australian dollars. Okay. How much Pepe should I buy? Let me think. Well, I already have some. I'll say 200. 200. No, no. 150. 150. Really? 200 every 2 weeks? Okay, I'm 200. 200. Review order. There we go. Guys, that's how you lock in. I could lock in even more and buy another 200. Pepe purchase is available. Go hard or go home. Yeah. You guys already know I'm legit. I mean, I know you have more Pepe than I do. But I'm gonna try to buy. I'm gonna buy more Pepe. $38 million. Yeah. 38 milli. I need more. It's that cheap, bro? Like, what the frick? I didn't know it was that cheap. What? Yeah. Shit. I did not know Pepe was that cheap. I bought Pepe coin. Pepe. The chain's 4,000. 4,000. I should sell this and buy Pepe. Jesus Rodriguez, Mr. Rodriguez should be an example to all of us about how to stay strong during a crash and how to lock in and keep your focus on the main goal. Jesus Rodriguez is not scared. He's not really worried. He's going to buy. He wants it to go down. Okay? Well, I don't really want silver to go down anymore. I've been waiting for over 15 years. You know, I've been waiting for years on silver. But Pepe, I'd be okay if Pepe goes down a little bit more. If Pepe goes down, I'm going to buy more. I want to buy a Pepe shirt. Pepe. Do they make Pepe shirts? I think they do. Make meme coins great again. Pepe millionaire loading. They do have Pepe shirts. Pepe. I'm going to get a Pepe shirt, guys. I'm going to get one. Shopping. Let's see what comes up under shopping. Not much. They don't have a lot of Pepe shirts. Pepe coin shirts for sale. They got a few. I mean, that one's funny. I like that one. Dude, I'm going to keep that page open. I might buy that one. Yes. Definitely like Pepe. XRP should be your wave. Pepe shirt, just buy more Pepe token. Alright, instead of buying beer or weed, I buy Pepe. That's my new high. Yes, I mean, that's one of the reasons I'm an investor, is because it can be exciting. The main reason is obviously, you know, I want to buy a house and save for retirement, you know. But I invest for the excitement too. I really do. Good morning. Hey, Matt Owen, good morning. Hope your channel is going well. This guy's got a YouTube channel of his own. And it's growing fast. His channel is growing very fast. He's got probably over 100 subscribers by now. So if you want to do him a favor, you can if you want. I did join him. Pepe bro, go take off. XRP. I like Pepe better than XRP, I'm telling you. Joe Biden coin. Bonk is down. Chainlink is down. Dang. We're dropping like a rock, guys. But yeah, you just gotta dollar cost average and fucking ignore the prices. I mean, yeah, I see a lot of opportunities out there. I just bought a crypto called Immutable. I don't know much about it, but I bought it. Immutable. I bought some. I think it's gonna go higher. I don't know. But I was just looking at Whiff, dog with hat. That's cheap. That's cheap. Bonk, Pepe, Vet. Seeing a lot of good deals out there. I'm telling you. Telling you guys. Fart coin, yes. Yes, let's see. Fart coin. It's down to 25 cents. That's cheap. The frick? Is that on Coinbase? It's number 157. What? It's not even on Coinbase. But that's a deal. That's a deal. That was up to $2. It's the ultimate stupid coin, you know? You gotta own some. But I can't. It's not on Coinbase, so I'm not even gonna bother with it. So I really would buy some right now. Which is that's a big letdown that I can't buy that. But gold is up to 4,085. You just buying to buy. No, I'm buying things that I think could 10x or more. I only buy things if I think they could at least 10x. Now let's move on. Done with that comment. Gold is down 87 bucks. King George the Sixth coin. So, yeah, Bitcoin 96,000, Ethereum 3,190, XRP 230, Solana is down to 141, USDC. Oh, he's got a King George the Sixth coin. Well, is that coin silver or what? What's it made out of? Dogecoin 16 cents, Chainlink 14.27. Buy some Chainlink. I'm surprised they're giving us this opportunity, you know? I'm surprised they're giving us this opportunity to buy. It could be a bad sign, but we'll see. We'll see. You know, and I knew a lot of cryptos had to come down. Just look at XRP. That should be coming way down, you know? They've never been able to keep XRP that high for that long. It's because they're getting better at manipulating it. They got more people involved. The corruption is spreading. That's why XRP has stayed higher for longer. But yeah, it should still come down, you know. They can't pay these people forever to keep helping pump up XRP. And a lot of things, like Hedera, HBAR, it looked like it needed to come down. We got to blow off some steam. Got to come back down. Okay? Stellar Lumens. You just look at the charts on these, and you just know they need to come down. You know they're way too high. Okay? Because you look at the fundamentals. What has changed? The price has changed, but the fundamentals have not changed. That's how you know that they do need to come down. Okay? It's not just, oh, I see a chart, it looks like it needs to come down. Yes, that's how it starts. But then you look at the fundamentals to make sure that your charting is going to be correct. I do not know how much it is. Look up the King George VI coin. All right, buddy.